Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanithia Keys. For those who don't know me, I am your virtual lock educator, and I'm super excited to be starting this journey with you. And so this week we'll be talking about respecting the grid. And so one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is, why do we even do the grid? Why does the grid matter? And so I'll start off with, what is the grid? The grid is literally just a parting system that we use, locticians use, to start locks. And you can have a grid on traditional locks, Microlocs, Sisterlocks, whatever locks that you're creating. It's literally just a parting system. And the reason why I like the grid is because it gives me a systematic approach to every time that I do locks, so I get the same result. And so that's why the grid is so important. Yes, all locks can be started with the grid. The grid size really depends on the density of the hair and what you and your loctician have come up with on how large or small you want your locks. That will be determined on the size of the grid. So that's pretty straightforward. Can you remove the grid? You can remove the grid if you want to. You would just literally have to either one, take down your locks, or you could go in and split the locks with the razor blade or some shears to create more squares in one square. So you basically could have one square and maybe split that in half and have two locks coming out of the grid, out of that section. Or you could take a bunch of little squares and combine them together and make a larger grid. And so then the end result is that you would want larger locks. Maybe your locks were done too small. You can combine them together and you could literally just create your parting system would be larger. So that is a way to alter the grid or remove the grid. And so the importance of the grid is something that is, I think, overlooked, because you really, when you're working on the grid, I think you should be working very intentional. And so you need to be paying attention to the little hairs that are around the squares, hairs that kind of creep out, that come out because the hair is coily or super curly. Some of that hair texture, like that 4C hair texture, hair is very kinky and coily, and so it creeps out of the grid, out of the little square. And so our job as locticians is to make sure that that hair is secure. One little trick that I do is I will go in and say, for instance, the hair keeps sliding out of the